You're live.
Okay.
We
if
are.
anyone comes in.
We are live. Okay. That's where fan fun. See right there. You can see right there that donate button.
Mm-hmm.
To show your sports smoking off grids right there. That's the difference on this one. The add, engage with the audience.
Hello. Can anyone hear us?
Hello. So we can answer a few questions live. Let's do that. Say something. Okay. Ask us anything. Sitting right there. See right there, fan funding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this right here, I think is the fan funding. Like if they join our thing or whatever, then we got like private chat with them, and this side here. This right here's a live chat with everybody. Getting fancy with it tonight. Yes, we are, Ashton.
Hey, Ashton.
We are almost monetized. Well, we are kind of monetized right now, so kind of, but not exactly.
Excuse me.
So whenever we kind of got monetized, we got all these little fancy little doodads over here that we can. Add emojis. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, we got emojis. What?
Chris.
What do you think about that one, Ashton? Now, how do I close it back down?
I don't know.
Now I don't know how to.
Get it back off there?
And I don't know how to get it back down. So maybe stuck with that. There should be an unadd emojis button somewhere. There's some snowflakes on it. Cars in the world. So, YouTube.
Yeah.
But anyway, now I don't know how to get them back off here. So
I'm right here. Hello.
now the dog's ready. Okay.
Yeah, and the baby's running.
Oh, there it is. That's how you get it.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I mashed the smiley face. But anyway.
He's wheeling.
So with us being like over halfway, I mean, it let us do like the first tier of monetization. We was approved. They said it takes up to a month to be approved, and was approved in like 8 hours, 10 hours, something like that. And that's only because it was Sunday night. We applied for it Sunday and was accepted Monday morning. So we had 3 and nobody left, I reckon. This in Q&A. Okay. Almost there. Going to make millions. Yeah. Millions of pennies. Of course, I mean, that'd be all right too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
what the deal is with that thing? Evidently, this is taking the place of that.
Mm-hmm.
If I show your support, super sticker, super chat. Now, let's see what a super sticker is. $2. You have to like buy those stickers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mm.
That's what the super chat is. Your amount and message will be public for $1. Or you can type in the amount right there. Let's do $200. That's crazy.
You better erase that.
I know they charged me $200. Send it to myself.
Got more subs, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the. Actually, right after we was somewhat monetized, we jumped up like 17, 18 subs, something like that. At least 15. It went pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I was also watching videos on how to do the videos, like how to basically put the settings in the videos to get it out to more people. I've been working on that. I've been driving down the road watching videos on how to do that, or listening to videos of how to set it, the settings on. Speaking of that, we just got another subscriber. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because I was just talking about subscribers.
Yeah.
I got my phone upside down. I wonder.
Yeah, you do.
Designer. Wow, that's crazy. House and Pete's Mayorkas. One audio message.
Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. That was me making the dog go out.
That's crazy. How did it record you?
I don't know. What recorded me?
The phone did, I reckon.
Oh,
Okay. I'm going to check it. I think we just got one more whole sub there, Ashton. Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah.
581. Sure did. Wow. That one video of hers of the, what do you call it thing? The vacuum sealer?
the lid sealer, the jar sealer.
Yeah. That thing took off pretty good. It's already 998.
I thought that the other vacuum sealer would have done better than that.
Yeah, the vacuum chamber.
Yeah.
I mean, it done all right, but bubbles won't. But that one, the sheriff one took off pretty good too. It's 571 on it now. So anyway, it's going slowly but surely. You got all this fancy stuff on the chat thing over here now, so just engage with your audience. Start a poll. If your viewers weigh in, start a poll. I don't know, like you asked to vote, whatever. Oh. Should we do this? Should we do that type of thing? Anyway, we're just checking out the new little doodads we got on this over here.
Hello, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba.
Hello.
You riding your bike?
He said I'm riding backwards.
Yeah. So,
it won't come backwards no more. We got too much jump.
I really want to jump on and see what that was all about. What was that? It says your device needs to restart. Okay, but we'll stay on here for 15 minutes. If nobody comes on, we'll jump back off and try again tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know what it. Open it. Yeah. Oh, we can't just be opening stuff.
Are you cold?
Yeah. He wants that carpet cleaner thing opened. But we can't just be opening.
Yeah, we're down to one. We got two now, so and we'll stay for like 15 minutes. And 2 minutes, people jump on, one jump off.
Okay. I figured that second one was Betty, but then I didn't know.
Yeah.
She would have said something.
Yeah. Hi, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
She was actually just talking about you. She figured you was on. She didn't know if you was on here or not. We're just trying to figure out all these fancy doodads over here on the screen now. We got all kinds of stuff on here. Since we went through that monetized thing, the first tier of it, rather. Most of it's got to do with the chat board here, you know.
Got bored.
It says she's takes me a few minutes to get organized. Yeah, it takes me a long time to get organized. Well, I ain't got organized in 49 years. That right there means that she's a member, I think. That little star beside her name. I joined it. Cool. Yeah, thank you.
What's that mean?
She joined to be a member. There's 3 levels of membership. From what I've seen on there, I'm still trying to figure it out, Betty, so I really don't know. But I think one of them is like $2, one's like $6, another one's like $20-something, you know. So
holy cow.
Yeah. I think I just have to go back and read it again.
Baby wants to go in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. He gonna take a bath. Okay. Baby's bath time.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you for joining, Betty.
Yeah, thank you.
I was $6.99. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know. I don't know how that works, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We're up to 6.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about this stuff, Betty. I try to figure it out as I go. But I was trying to read about that, and I couldn't remember what it meant. I mean, honestly, I know the members were supposed to. I'll have to go back and read it again, but I think the members get like we have to send them like let them do like private chats with us, and like in here and just set it for private with them and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that works. I have to figure it out. And then we send them like pictures and stuff like that, or whatever they want to see, or whatever, like stuff that we're not showing on videos and stuff like that.
Right.
You got a big one, but I don't know who. Oh, really? I have to go back and check it. I didn't see that. It better be Ashton. So I'll go in here and see. That ain't it. Your channel. I have to go in there and check and see who it is. Or, I mean, what it is. I don't know. Customize channel. Let's see. Earn. See, memberships right here. So it says we have.
Ashton said not me. Our options $2.99, $6.99, and $24.99.
Yeah. We've got 2 members. And Rich. Okay. Cool.
I thought you said you got a $24.99.
There, I thought there was one on here for that. I can't remember. Where's the options at?
I don't know.
Somebody say that?
Yeah. Betty said, I thought you said you had got a $24.99.
No, I mean, I don't know if anybody done that or not. I was just saying that's one of the three. I think there's like 3 separate things that you can do on here.
Betty said, wish it was me.
Yeah. Created 2 days ago. We have 2 members right now. See right there and right there.
Oh, Rich and
Yeah,
Betty.
Rich and Betty. Okay. I think the Rich is the goat. Something I can look on here and see. I think it's like that kind of. I mean, that kind of sucks. They join your thing, you can't remember their name. So, but that's how much. Okay, so we got 2 members. So I mean, that's pretty good. So we're doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't, honestly, like I said, Betty, I'll have to go back and read it some more and see exactly how it works. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know nothing about it. But I think there's like 3 tiers that you can do on it.
That's what she said. Our options are $2.99, $6.99, and $24.99.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, we didn't get a $24.99. That I know of. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know how to work this daggone thing. So it's all pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it works, and that would be the reason. Like, this, so you can't monetize the live one. We can count the hours as our 4,000 watch hours off these, but we can't like make money off them to ads and stuff because they don't put ads in them.
Mm-hmm.
So how you make money in these things is people donate with that little tab right there, like I just showed you.
Uh-huh.
Or they join your membership thing right there. But
okay.
Most in the chats, they just basically just donate money with that little thing right there. So we're kind of like, almost like the ones that we always talk about standing in Nashville with the signs.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of like that right now.
Oh.
As long as we ain't got a sign.
When I saw it this morning, I had to figure out what was about watch hours.
Be civil. Heck, I'm gonna be rough and wild. Yeah, you seen the clubhouse rules when you come in, evidently. This morning I had to figure it out. Watch hours. We got on the watch hours. These lives that we do right here, they count as our watch hours that we got to get to go through the other step of monetization to get the other money. But we can't like make money off the ads because they don't put ads in these. The only way you can make money off of these live ones is by that little money button on the bottom there. To my understanding, I've got to read a lot more, but to my understanding, that's how it works. But I do know that the watch hours, like ever how many watch hours we get off these lives, it does count toward our 4,000 hours we got to have.
We've got almost the watch hours. Just need the subscribers now.
Yeah, I mean, it's both climbing. Like, since we got the part-time monetization part done yesterday.
It's climbed what?
Can you make money on ads? Not yet, baby. We can't make money on ads until we get the
4,000
watch hours and 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're close. We're getting there. We're a lot closer than we was. I think we have 3,200 watch hours right now, so we only need 800 more. And it's climbing. It climbs anywhere from 50 to 100 watch hours a day. So.
What's the watch hours?
Go to earn on the bottom.
Mm.
On the bottom. All the way over to the side. The money side. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, now kind of refresh it. Just pull it down and it'll refresh. Okay, now scroll up. Up. Right there.
So we got 3,211 watch hours.
Yeah. and 581 subscribers.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty good. But I've also been watching that normally it takes anywhere from a year to 2 years to be monetized on YouTube, and we've only been putting videos on here for like 5 months now, ain't it? Right? 5 or 6 months.
Yeah.
Give or take. I mean,
about 6 probably.
Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty good. So we got 8 people.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. But these lives is what's been helping us the most. But some of them videos, that handheld vacuum thing video,
the jar sealer.
Yeah, that thing absolutely took off pretty good the last couple of days. It's already up to 1,000 views. I think it's right at 1,000 views now.
What do you call it?
$2 in a cow. I don't know. But yeah, the live chats like this, they count on our hours, so that's good.
Quackers and milk.
Quackers and milk. That must be Alana.
Must be the beans too.
Yeah, yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's my secret bean recipe on the end of that video is what it is. Yeah, I didn't even think nothing about that, baby. Hey, while I was laying in bed last night, while she was asleep, I actually seen something that I want to cook. Actually, it did look pretty good.
What was it?
It was you take hamburger meat and you just fry it and chop it up real fine, but you season it with whatever seasons you want in it, like garlic or whatever, and just fry it all up. And then you take that's 1 pound of meat. It's the one with the handheld vacuum, and I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the handheld vacuum thing.
The jar vacuum sealer.
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember. Yeah, that's right, Betty. But you cook the hamburger meat and you season it how you want to season it. But then in another bowl, you take 6 eggs. You take 1 pound of hamburger meat and cook it. And then in a bowl, you take 6 eggs and you salt and pepper them and put whatever you want. They put some kind of like looks like the green part off an onion and chopped it up and put it in the eggs. And then after the meat was cooked, they took the eggs and just dumped it into the meat. They didn't stir it or nothing. They just, they did it first. But then they just let it sit there and cook. Covered it up and let it cook for like 3 minutes. And then they took it out. So it's like you could almost take and slice it up and put it on like a biscuit or something and make almost like a steak and egg biscuit kind of. It looked pretty good though. I'm gonna have to try it and see. I don't even like cooking. I want to try that.
Yeah, I think it was the
sealer video.
Jar sealer. Yeah, I think. Let me turn that one on and see.
Yeah, she's gonna investigate it. Do a series. See, she says do a video, start a series of Chris in the kitchen. I don't think she'd like me in there that long.
Yeah, the one that's the vacuum sealer for long-term jar storage.
Yeah.
It's at the end of that one. Sorry.
Justin said he needs us to do some after hours so he can get some story time. Yeah, we'll have to. You can actually set. I think you can set some of these like private and all that stuff too now. We have more like doodads over here that we can set and stuff since we got the monetized first part of it.
Okay, Justin, it is at the one with the jar sealer. It's the end of that one, hon.
Yeah. But like I said, I got sleep insomnia. I don't sleep much of a night, 3 or 4 hours. If I get 4 hours a night, I'm doing really good. So I set up watch TV all night, so I watch everything.
And I gotta have more than that. I gotta have at least 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Okay, I'm gonna watch it again."
Yeah, it's on toward the end of that video, Justin. It's the bonus footage. Sneak peek footage.
I need 10. 10 what?
Mm.
Oh, hours sleep.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about.
Yeah, I couldn't figure. I didn't know what you're talking about now. Lord, if I was to get 10 hours sleep, I wouldn't know how to act.
Me neither.
Some nights I don't sleep at all. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah. I've took over the counter sleeping pills and everything else, and they don't do anything for me at all. Don't even make me sleepy.
Hello.
He said, "Hey, Soggy, how you doing?" He said, "Hello over yonder."
Yes, you can tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The batteries are a major difference. They say if you take with the original 8 batteries we had in there, if there's 100% charge when the sun went down through the night and the next morning, that'd probably be roughly what 82, 83, 84% left on.
Usually about 83, 84.
Yeah, we'll just say 83 just for conversation here. But now now they're 100% before the sun goes down. The next morning they're still like 95%. So I mean, there's a pretty dramatic change. The worst I've seen them so far is 94%. So,
and that was with no sun and it raining all day and cloudy.
Yeah. So like right now, I don't even got to walk in there. I can pull it up on my phone and tell you. I do the lazy way of doing it here. Let's see what it is right now.
He said fantastic.
Okay, it was 100%. 7. No, it's got dark right at 6 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Something like give or take 6 o'clock. And it's still at 99% right now. You can't really see my phone too good, but that's the battery state of charge right now. And it, like I said, the worst.
It got dark 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Roughly, about 6.
Yeah, give or take. They always stop charging about 30, 45 minutes before it even gets dark because the sun sets over a mountain. So you can figure, I'm even going to say 5 o'clock. They stopped charging around 5 o'clock because they ain't even been that sunny here. So they went from 100%, say 5:30 till 9 o'clock. They went from 100% to 99% right now. So yeah, I mean, to make a long story short, yeah, it's a pretty dramatic change in the batteries. I was telling her, whenever we get the addition built onto the house, I'm going to build just like a closet inside it. That's all in the video. Today was a good solar day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, really. Because these things was charged before noon, 1 o'clock. That was completely charged back. So, but I want to build like a little room, like a closet, just to put all this crap in and get it out of that little area in the house here, so I can finish redoing that. I got to finish the floors. I've already redone the structural part of the floors and the plywood. I put all that back new, but I haven't put the flooring down yet, the laminate flooring, because we haven't painted in that area and put the little wood siding up. But they get all that done and put the flooring down. But I ain't gonna do none of that till I move all those batteries, because that's 1,200 pounds.
You don't want to move them and we'll move them.
Yeah,
again.
I don't want to keep moving them back and forth. And we build on them. We'll move them anyway. Build a little room for them so I can keep it more controlled, temperature controlled.
Mm-hmm.
But right now we don't have a problem with it at all. But anyway, that's the plan. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm telling her that I'll probably go ahead and order another cabinet, the metal cabinet, and go ahead and put it in the room, because I'm going to build it to where it's all kind of built into the room. And I'll go ahead and mount that new cabinet in there, and then as we get the money, put 6 more batteries in it. And if I had 6 more batteries hooked to what we have in here right now, nah.
That'd be overkill.
Yeah, not really overkill. I ain't going to say that, because you can go a week without, no sun. If it comes to bad storm stuff, you go a week with no power.
Yeah.
But honestly, right now, we go a week easy, honestly.
Just testing.
Just testing. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna save up all this YouTube money and it's going on gravel.
We both said that.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Now we know how it works. Yeah. So what did you do, Betty? Did you hit that little money sign and then it say like give you the option to buy the stickers and stuff? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's see if it updated that, you know.
Where you gotta look?
It should be right there. No. Total member shippers.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. Well, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yes, I hit a sign.
Hit a dollar sign. Hit dollar sign. Yeah. Well, thank you for figuring that out.
Yeah, thank you.
I almost tried to send myself $1, but it didn't have the dollar option. I think it's all $2. Defaulted to $2. Defaulted $2. Yeah.
Well, Chris was trying to type it in, typed in 200, and I said, "You better erase that."
I just sent it to myself. Well, in all honesty, we'd be spending money because YouTube keeps a percentage of the money.
Yeah.
So we would have paid ourselves to get our own money. So
yeah.
That's crazy. It's just pretty exciting to be able to, to have this part of it done already because, like I said, the videos I've been watching on how to set the set and stuff, people say that it takes them anywhere from a year to 2 years. It was one girl on there. She said it took her over 2 years to get monetized on YouTube.
Well, that one guy last night said 6 years.
Wonder how much they keep. I want to say, now don't quote me on this because I really don't know. Like I said, the only thing I know so far is the videos I've been watching it and some of the stuff I've been reading, but I haven't really got down to like percentage wise or nothing like that. That's one thing I've been wanting to look at sometime tonight. But I think we get 70% of it. I think.
But you have to get a certain percentage of a month.
Yeah, you got to get at least $100 in your account before they'll even pay you. So say like if we go right now for a month and we only make $90, we don't get paid the following month. They'll keep it until it gets up to $100, and then the next payday they'll give you the $100 or whatever it is. But you got to get at least $100 in your account before they'll pay you.
But it rolls over, right?
Yeah, it rolls over every month. I mean, they don't keep it, but all of it. Well, they keep some of it, of course. But I want to say that they said we get 70% of it. I could be really badly wrong with that, Betty. I'm not real sure, but like I said, I'll have to look into it, and I want to read more about it.
Baby went in the bathroom to take a bath, and now the dog's sitting at the bathroom door crying.
Yeah.
He'll be a year old tomorrow.
Yeah. So right there. That's crazy, isn't it? It's pretty neat, though. I mean, all of it, really. How it works. So we got level 1 members area. So
what is that?
Honestly, I don't know what that means. Members area 0, level 1.
Buddy, stop.
So I really don't know what that means, honestly. I'll have to read more about that too. All this is all new.
They must be recommending your videos to people with the sub count going up. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Soggy, yeah, we do have a it's a 12240 split phase inverter. It's the all-in-one grow up.
Oh, I didn't even see
It's a 12K inverter. it's a 48 volt 12K inverter. But like I said, all my batteries I bought was 24 volt because we originally, before this, we had a 24 volt system.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't going to buy all new 48 volt batteries whenever the 24 volt are just as good. All you got to do is series them together to make a 48 volt battery because you still have instead of 200 amp hours for each battery, you have 100 amp hours for each battery. So it equals out the same as if I replaced it with all 48 volt batteries. So we got 1200 amp hours of power. 60 kilowatts of storage. But yeah, Betty, I think they are referring, like putting their videos out more. Like I was saying a minute ago, I've been playing around with the settings in the videos, trying to like changing like some of the settings on it. I don't know if it's that's getting the videos out more, or if us being monetized, somewhat monetized, they're pushing our videos out more because of that. So one of the other is caused us to get like yesterday was 263, wasn't it? 263, and today we're 281. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
For us. But yes, I'll guess a 120 240 volt inverter. It's a beast, that thing. It does everything we want to do. I was going to get the 18K EG4 inverter, but the 18K is still just a 12K inverter. It just that's false advertisement and labeling the way they done that. I don't think that's right that they should be able to do that. But the 18K refers to that you can put 18,000 watts of solar into it. But they named it the 18K inverter, which makes people think it's 18K of power. You know what I mean? But it's not. So that's false advertisement to begin with. It's still just a 12K inverter, just exactly what we have. As far as power and the way they work, the grow watt, you'll see like every now and again with LED light bulbs, because everything we run is LED light bulbs, stuff like that. With LED light bulbs and grow watt inverters, every now and again you'll get a little flicker in the lights, but it ain't much. It's just I notice it probably like 2-3 times a day. You'll see just a little flicker in the light bulb, and that's just LED and grow watts. They just something about it. I mean, they still work fine, but other than that thing's a beast. It just, there's nothing I haven't seen yet that it won't run. Hello, Jackson James.
Hello.
Murfreesboro, yeah, cool. About to sell our place in Murfreesboro and move out to Altamont to get off grid. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know where Altamont is.
Me neither.
I've been all over the state, and it doesn't ring a bell. It must be kind of a smaller place. Is it close to, say, Greenville area, Rogersville area, or Bristol, Grundy County? Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Murfreesboro is a pretty decent place, though, isn't it? I always thought that was a halfway decent place out there.
He's wanting in there with that baby.
But yeah, anytime you get the opportunity to go, off grid is not for everybody, because there is. I mean, you have to maintain and keep up your stuff yourself.
There's ups and downs.
Yeah, I mean, but if you get good enough equipment and stuff like that, just say, "Hey, Arkansas."
Hey, Arkansas.
I am sorry, buddy. I completely forgot to. Well, we didn't even know we was going to do a live till we got on, really.
Yeah, till about 5 minutes before.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I should have texted you, but honestly, I didn't even know we was going to do a live till just a few minutes ago.
Well, we talked about it in the last one, but then we talked about getting on yesterday, and we just couldn't do it.
But Jackson, as far as getting off grid, I strongly support it, and I recommend it if you can. You know,
yeah,
it's not for everybody, but I honestly I wouldn't have it any other way. That was the purpose of buying this property, and this place will always be like it is. As long as we're alive and owning this property, it'll be this way.
Yes, absolutely.
There'll never be a power line run into it. A lot of people, that we talk to and stuff like that, and talk about off grid, they say, "You're not off grid, you got internet." Well, we're like a modern type off grid, I guess. I mean, this house is 100% off grid.
Solar panel and rain catchment.
Yeah. The water we have here is a rain catch. The power we have here is 100% solar powered. Well, 99.9% solar power, because we do have a generator setting up underneath the chicken barn when the batteries get low. But since the upgrade on the batteries, I ain't even looked at the generator. But in all honesty, this is the first year I've run that generator this much.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't cranked that generator. It wasn't even crank and run when I got it out, because we hadn't started in like 3 years.
Right. Betty said you were off the power grid.
Off the power grid. Exactly. Yes, Betty.
Yes.
And the internet we have is the T-Mobile wireless junk, to be honest with you. But it works. Well, I'll tell you, it works 100 million times better than that HughesNet. I'm a strong advocate for do not mess with HughesNet internet, because that is trash. It just, I've never even heard of nothing like that. I've heard of people talking about their internet and stuff like that, but good Lord. The guy that installed the internet for me up here told me it was junk.
You wouldn't like it.
He told me, he said, "You're messing up. This is junk."
Oh my God.
He said, "You'll be lucky to check your email." There you go, Arkansas. That's one way to do it. Yeah, Jackson. Starlink. I've been wanting to get Starlink. I'll tell you why I haven't yet is because
it's expensive.
It's very expensive. You know, if you start out and you buy the kit new, it's $700-800, and it's $120 a month. You know, if we ever start making money off YouTube, that's something like that is what we invest the money in. You know, like Starlink internet and stuff like that. You know, that's something that we can put back into that we can benefit from on YouTube. Something that we can use.
We went to T-Mobile
wireless. But T-Mobile is not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but it's not great neither. It's not. That's what we're on right now, and it's working.
Yeah.
But Jackson, that's exactly why we don't have Starlink yet. I have been looking online on Facebook Marketplace, because people sell used Starlink kits because they went fiber or something like that, and sometimes you get them for like $300 or $400, and I would buy that and go that route, and that's what I've been looking for. Just haven't found one. Well, I take that back. I have found 3 or 4, but by the time I messaged them, they're sold, or they just flat out won't answer me back. So,
and the T-Mobile ain't bad. It's just when it storms out, sometimes it just don't want to let us on live, or they don't want to upload a video, or it takes a long time to upload a video.
Yeah. If it's here on this mountain, if it's cloudy out, raining, especially if it's storming or something like that, yeah, you might as well forget it and just wait to do you live or get online or whatever. But other than that, I mean, it works. We watch YouTube, we watch Netflix, everything like that everybody else watches. And we have all the same stuff that everybody else has.
Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime and all kinds of old crap. But yeah, Arkansas, all you gotta do is not pay that power bill about 3 months straight, and you'll be off the grid, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as where we're at, Jackson, we are absolutely 100% off grid when it comes to power, water, the whole nine. We don't have gas lines up here, nothing like that. The only thing we have up here right now is gas. Is the not the electric range, but the cook range, whatever you call that thing, the stove in there. What do people call it? Oven
stove.
The oven, whatever.
But it's propane.
Yeah, but it's propane. That's the only thing here is propane.
You have to go get the jugs like what we put on our grill.
The 20-pound grill.
Yeah.
But now that we've updated our solar and our batteries, that is coming out of here. I'm putting the electric range in it. Range, that's what they call them. Yeah. Yeah. That's coming out here, and the electric range is going in. Because if the world turns to crap, you're not going to be able to get gas. But as long as we have power, we'll be able to cook. Well, I mean, we cook anyway. We got wood stove. Yeah. You can. I go outside. It's too daggone hot.
And the sun oven you're fixing to build me.
Yeah. I'm going to make a sun oven. And speaking of HughesNet, they left the pole in the ground out here. It's like a 2-inch pole that they're sticking around, put a satellite on. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use the bracket off the back of that satellite dish and mount it to my sun oven, so I can set it on that pole and I can turn it. Go out there during the day and turn it. It'll set on that pole, but it'll still rotate to where we can turn it in the sun. An inverter generator, yeah.
An inverter generator for keeping me.
I got that the new little generator that we got, the little Champion. It's like 2,000 watt. You're gonna use a Fresnel lens for the sun oven. I ain't gonna lie, Jackson. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to stuff like that. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I'll research it, and then figure out what I was going to do is build a wooden box, with a slanted front, like wooden box. The camera's all weird. Wooden box with the top of it that slants down like that, and then I'm going to put glass or plexiglass on top of that. Basically a wooden box with a glass door on it, and paint the inside of it black. And I'm thinking about doing like a fold out in the back, like get a piece of aluminum to fold out on the back of it and on the sides, like a reflector, somewhat like that. I was thinking about doing stuff like that.
Oh, and guys, our chicken plucker come today.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I just now thought about that. I remembered it sitting in the living room.
Oh, projector. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the front screen off of the old school projector TVs, where that screen's real weird looking?
Heavy Champion for 100 watt.
Ashton is there. No, Ashton's not here, son. That's Jordan and the baby. Have a Champion 4500. Yeah. If I could find, I know what you're talking about now, James. Or Jackson James. If I could find one, I'd love to try that. Really. Because the sheets of aluminum or whatever I'm going to use something to fold out on the back of it, like a reflector to put the heat inside the box. Off the back and then off the sides, kind of like the ones you order.
The chicken plucker, Betty.
Yeah, the new chicken plucker. She wanted a chicken plucker other than this chicken plucker. And
yeah, I don't like this one after I work 10, 12 hours a day. I would rather have one where I can dip it in the water and throw it in the bin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that thing's 1,500 watts. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
I got to reading the side of the box and it said 1,500 watts. We're going to have to try it. Fresnel lens.
I hear slow.
I hear slow. Yeah, don't feel bad. I think slow.
Yeah, me too.
Is this your tea?
Yeah, that's mine. Oh, tell Betty about that place.
What place?
That place we ate earlier today.
Oliver Canton.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the name of
it.
J Rose or something.
J-Rose.
J Rose. Yeah. She was wanting me to tell you about. Well, you can tell her.
There's a place over in Canton, J Rose. When our son worked at the mill, he went there, I guess, a time or two, and he told us about it. So earlier today, we went down there, and they were pretty good, I thought.
Yeah. Real thick hamburgers, like old school hamburgers.
They're not this imitational meat. It's actually a hamburger.
Yeah. And it's actually meat from Haywood County. It said on the it was like slaughtered meat from Haywood County.
Yeah.
Said on that menu. So, yeah.
But it was really good if you get into Waynesville and you want to check it out. Oh, did you call the grocery store today?
I didn't know. I'll do more. Champion 45. The Champion I got was like it was in a video. It'll be good for like working. My main thing was I wanted that little one for like working around the property. I wanted one that I could poke him back at the side by side or carried around or whatever. And anyway, it ain't but like 1,800 watts, 2,000 watts, whatever it was. I'd have to go back and look at it again. I don't even remember. There's a video on here about it, but I tried using that to run that battery charger for the batteries. I can get about 12 amps out of it before it starts shutting that generator down. 12, maybe 15 amps. I'd have to go back and watch the video again or just try it again, whichever. Her tea makes you pee. Yeah, it does her like a camel.
But I drink it all day long.
400 times a night.
Yep, and all day long, that's what I drink.
Yep. Fresno lenses start fires, don't they?
know.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It'd probably burn up my daggone brand new sun oven I'm gonna build. That'd be bad. Build it, put it out there on that pole, and get you on fire, burn up my meat and everything. Well, you put the pots. I want to build it big enough to put the what do you call that kettle thing we got in there with the lid on it? I can't remember what they're called, but I want to build it big enough to put that in.
Yeah.
Like for beans or like roast or something like that.
Big torch.
Yeah, big torch. Yeah. I've been wanting to build one for a while. It's just every time I think about it, it's either raining or muddy, and I don't want to go out and haul lumber in the truck because I have to buy a whole sheet of plywood to make it out of, and I don't want to put it in that truck and bring it up here and get muddy and wet and everything else. So that's kind of the reason we haven't done much. I mean, as far as that
That's why
goes.
we ain't started down the building.
Yeah, that's exactly why we ain't started building. Because for one, I'm not going to go in there and wait around the mud because there's no gravel down there. And so the bottom driveway right below the house here, and there's no gravel on it, and it's just straight, gooey mud, and it sticks to you. They plumb up your butt crack before you get in the house. So I'm just going to let it dry out before I do that. But I got in my head how I'm going to build the building, the shed or whatever now. So that's a big task in itself, is getting it in my brain. But y'all want to do that? Get the sun oven built. Probably, I don't know if I'll do that like real soon because we're going to work on that other stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
Want to probably move those solar panels in the next few days. Get them off of there out of the grow area. That way we can get some of those landscape timbers, and she can be painting the tar on the black tar, whatever you want to call it, so we can put them in the ground. How many kilowatts today did I generate on my solar system? I don't know if that thing tells me that or not. I'd have to go in there and look at the.
Oh yeah, we got lots of videos to make, Betty.
Yeah, a lot of videos.
Not enough time to do it.
Yeah. I don't know if that tells me, so but I'll look without having to go in there. The camera's turned off. No, it ain't. I turned it on. We got some of those little old cameras Wise cameras that you get from Home Depot, and I got them all over the place, and I just got them on my phone. I just turn on. When I want to see my batteries, I just turn it on and look at it. It doesn't say it. I'll have to go in there in a minute and look. It should say on the charge. Well, I'd have to add all of them up, though, because the only thing about the grow watt inverters and the charging part of it, I just do not like the way they charge. They got to have, I think, 120 volts before they start charging, and I got way more than that on the big grow watt. It's got you can hook 2 strings of solar panels into it. It's got string 1 and string 2, and I got 12 panels on this string, 12 panels on this string. See, in 4 in series and 3 in parallel. So they're, Lord, I can't remember now exactly what it is, but I know it's like 130, 140-ish volts total going on each series. And I'm trying to remember exact numbers on everything, but I can't. I'll have to research all that again. But for some reason, them things just do not charge. To me, they just don't charge like they're supposed to. And that's all grow watts I've ever had. I've had 24-volt grow watts. I love the way they work. It's just the charging part of it I do not like. That's the reason you see the midnight solar and stuff in there hanging on the wall. Again, I hooked that back up. Not the correct time, Jane. But yeah, I got I unhooked 12 solar panels from that grow watt, one leg of it. I completely unhooked one leg of it and put it over in. Okay, well, let me explain this first. With the leg still in the grow watt, it wasn't making any power. It said 0 amps going into the batteries. And that's on, on a somewhat cloudy day. 0 amps going to the batteries out of the grow watt, the 12K, all in one. So I pulled one leg out of that and I stuck it up in my midnight solar. And just like that, I was making like 25 and 30 amps into the batteries. So I mean, there's a big difference in the technology there, I would say. But I also have the big 500 volt EG4 charge controller in there too, which it works as long as you got sun. I mean, if it gets below 120 volts, it'll shut off. I mean, shut it completely down until it. You got to get 120 volts on it to wake it up. That's one thing I do like about it. It's not on during the night. It ain't using no power through the night. And the next morning when the sun comes up, the panels start producing at least 120 volts, and that thing will kick on and start charging. And you can run up to 500 volts of power into that thing. And I have 450 volts in it because half that, that's like 480, because 230, 240 of it zapped me plumb off the wall in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Apart when it was grounded out on the ceiling of the chicken house. I took and pinched the wire in between the solar panel and the mount. We got the unistruts, and then the solar panel sat on top of it and bolted down. And I pinched the line between the solar panel and the unistrut, and I tightened it down and it crimped it. Yeah, 240 volts going through that metal roof. He's going back to nerdy talk. Yeah, she's going to take over the conversation because
I know that's right.
And I'll tell you, 230, 240 volts feels like somebody punching you inside the head.
I told you it was shocking, and you didn't listen.
You was touching that thing, though. You wouldn't get the full blunt of it.
I'm glad.
Because that thing wasn't even touching the building, and it was shocking you.
Mm-hmm.
I reached up and grabbed the roof of that thing.
Well, you should have knew better when I told you it was shocking me, instead of not believing me.
No, I believe you.
You didn't.
We went somewhere and bought some rabbits a few years back, some red New Zealand rabbits.
Oh gosh!
And he had a farm out there, and there's a bunch of little miniature donkeys and stuff. And Nosy over here had to go over and let me pet you donkey.
No.
Yes,
they asked if we wanted to take a donkey with us, and I said, "Is it friendly?" And they said yes. I said, "Can I pet it?" They said yes. And that thing bit me, and there was a mark on my arm for a month.
that donkey locked down on her forearm like a dog, like a pit bull, and just locked on it.
Wow.
Yeah, like it. And I was fixing to do some physical harm to that donkey, but the old man started hollering. It was pretty funny. She said, "It's biting me."
It was biting me. It left teeth marks for a month and a half on me. Month and a half.
It bit the shit out of you, wasn't it?
Yes, it did. It turned black and blue.
Yeah, I was fixing to do some physical harm to the man's donkey. He came running over and stopped me.
Well, I'm glad he got it to quit biting me after like 2-3 minutes.
He said you need to translate my nerdy talk.
Lord have mercy. There ain't no hope.
On the solar stuff. Well, she would have no idea how to translate it.
Nope.
It's biting me.
It was biting me.
Mm-hmm. She said that like 20 times right in a row. It's biting me. It's biting me. It's biting me.
Because y'all weren't listening. You were talking.
It did the piss out of her too. Boy.
Yes, it did. Justin says it's biting me.
That was funny.
No, it was not.
Different generation, youth. Yeah. That wasn't that bad though. It just wanted you to pet it.
I tried and it bit me. Needless to say, we ain't getting no donkeys.
Make it one of them small ones like it going to field in the bottom.
Good luck feeding it yourself, because I ain't feeding it.
No, them things will kill coyotes and everything.
I ain't going near it.
That's some of the best watchdog you ever get's a donkey.
That's the only animal I ain't feeding. I ain't having nothing to do with no donkey.
I can just go there and chunk it over the fence.
Nope, not me. I'll feed the rest of them. You can feed it.
All right, I remember that.
Not doing it. Not having no part of it.
Hey, speaking of that, I seen some ducks on the line for sale.
Okay, I want some ducks.
Ain't got no pool in it, put them in. You gotta have water for ducks.
I'll go get a swimming pool.
You get a swimming pool, I'm setting my butt in it.
Go ahead. There's one at the other house and you don't put your butt in it.
I am a private man. I need to be on the mountain.
What's the donkey's nickname? Oh, what's a donkey's nickname?
There ain't no telling. I'd hate to even ask, Justin. Well, that one had teeth about that long in the front. You know, big old long donkey teeth. The top teeth. He's a little miniature, like a burro or something like that. It was like a miniature donkey. I think they call them burros maybe or something like that. Or Jerusalem donkeys, I think maybe is what they're
I
called.
like animals, but I don't like donkeys.
Everybody likes donkeys.
Nope, not me. No part of it. Get ready,
Get ready,
Ashton.
Ashton. Betty done figured you out, Justin.
Yep.
You know how them army boys are with that potty mouth?
I was raising worms in the bed, and I saw Tina had a handful of worms while watching TV. Told her they are not pets.
I was raising worms in the bedroom, and I saw Tina had a handful of worms while watching TV. I told her they're not pets. Yeah. You know, and I'll honestly, I actually considered doing like a little small worm farm because there's pretty good money in that.
No. Laugh out loud. What's another name, Papa?
Called donkeys. Mules. No, mule's a half horse and half donkey. The jack butt.
I knew you were going to say that.
Is that you, Alana? Or is your daddy playing like it's you? But yeah, I actually thought about doing a worm farm up here. Me and one of my friends was talking about.
Yeah.
You can sell worm juice and what they call the castings, which I guess is the dirt or whatever. There's a pretty big market for it. But you gotta have like a room or a building or something to do all that in. You can do the worms about anywhere, but you need like a room or something to process all the crap or whatever out of it. I like to have a burrow. Yeah. Based on.
Come on, Bubba. Oh, I see someone who just got out of the bag. Come here.
He's showing you his muscles.
Yeah, you gonna come here? What you got? Oh, you got candy. Ooh.
He's not even talking. Yeah. He ain't much of a chat policeman if he ain't even going to pay attention to the chat.
Here you go. And see everybody? You might have to sit on Papa's tail out to see yourself. You gonna see yourself?
You see yourself?
There you go. Messy head.
Who's that on me?
That's you. Nice and chewing gum, yeah. You can sell worm castings online. Yeah. There's like a big market for that crap.
Don't show your candy.
You eating candy?
Mm-hmm. Talking. You can sell worms casting.
Yeah, online. Yeah, they like I said, there's a big market for that stuff. Because a lot of farms buy it and mix it with their like spray the crops and stuff like that. Well, that's the juice, the worm juice, but they say that's some for really good stuff.
You gonna say hi to everybody? Are you gonna say hi?
No.
Caden.
You gonna tell him you got a brand new bicycle? You gonna tell him? Ain't you?
Tell him what your name is. What's your name?
What's his name? Tell him what your name is.
Kaden.
Caden. Yeah, that's right.
Tell him when your birthday is.
The Dangers of Living Off Grid, the series. Yeah.
Gotta give you an idea.
Okay, we can go.
That's Caden Cole, yeah. Exactly right.
How old are you?
Come on, Joe.
Mhm.
Ow!
Yeah, actually, he was up here and got wounded on the job, I guess. Then Jordan, he fell probably 10 times that day.
Where you going, Bubba?
He said, "Hey, Caden, that's Rick." Say hello.
Say hi.
Say hello.
Say hi.
This right here is my buddy. He helps me build everything around here, don't you, buddy? Yeah. We build everything, don't we?
Whose
Yeah.
property is it?
Mine?
It's
Yeah.
yours.
You got how much chickens? Red chickens.
Oh.
You got a bunch of chickens, don't you?
What color are your chickens?
Black.
Black. You got the black chickens, yeah.
What color is yours, Nana?
Red. I got some red ones and blue ones and
You have black chickens too.
yeah. Well, you got the black chickens, the Somali chickens.
You have one more chicken.
Oh yeah, we got that one more rooster. That is right. Yeah.
What color are Augies?
Red.
Augie's not here.
And not here. Okay.
Augie's not his
Rick
house.
said he's 64. He's 64 years old.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Nasty. Listen, here's a mess now.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he
wants
wants
my
tea.
tea.
You gonna drink nice tea? All right.
After picking your nose.
Like picking your nose. We're losing everybody now. We're down to 10. Was that 14?
They said they didn't want to watch baby pick his nose.
Yeah. Everybody leaving because you're picking your nose. But yeah, we got, just so everybody knows, we got, I don't know if everybody heard us or not, we got like partially monetized on the channel.
Beep.
Beep. Beep.
Beep.
Yeah. Boinka boinka. Yeah. You want to tell them about the boinka boinka rock? Yeah, tell them that's where you go up the rock. He's the one that named the rock.
Stop!
You got, that's where it is where we got stuck, yeah.
It's muddy tires.
Yeah.
Because of the muddy tires. That's right.
We got,
Papa can't drive.
we took her car out when in the snow and tried to come back in and that wasn't happening. And it scared him to death.
Mm-hmm.
He don't like that at all. But ever since he's old enough, well, ever since he's old enough to talk, because he could wiggle up the rock and he's in his car seat and it would jar him all over, like that. And he said, boinka, 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 like that. And that's the reason he named the road the boinka, boinka. That's the whole purpose of that.
And then hills are,
Blinka, blinka, blinka.
Yeah, just like that.
and then the hills are, if you go across like a hill, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah. There's a couple back roads here that you go over, you go real high and then you go down and back up. It's like a roller coaster road. And we take him down those every now and again. He likes those.
Because it makes his
You don't like them no more?
makes his belly do something.
You hurt your belly?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, hurt you do blinka, blinka, and you just stop.
Yeah, it hurts.
And
Yeah, it
when you
does.
get the bonka boinka get stuck.
Yeah, it hurts when you get stuck on it. That's for sure. Because you got to walk about a mile all the way up to the house.
You like walking, huh? You walk to the camper, don't you?
Yeah.
But like the camper, and they had no t-shirt, my camper.
You didn't have the keys to the camper.
You
Nope.
didn't have no keys to Bubba's camper.
So you had to just come back home, didn't you? Didn't even get to go in the camper. We got a camper down there. About
At the gate.
we had the property about 2 years, I guess, and we got that camper. We stayed in it. I mean, we didn't live in it or nothing, but when we come to the property, that's where we stayed.
I can't believe we had no keys.
Didn't have no keys for it, no.
Had to walk back up to the
Yeah.
house, huh?
Then after we got this house here, we kind of just really let the camper go, and the skylight on the camper started leaking, and now that it's pretty shot, so we're going to restore it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to fix a place somewhere on the property just to put that camper and restore it, and like build a porch on it and stuff like that, just because.
Dad helped us get that.
Yeah.
Papa, you remember the stop?
You
Remember the stop?
You
yeah.
remember us getting stuck?
I do remember us getting stuck. Yes, sir. And then we got stuck out there on the side of the road, didn't we? Remember that? When your daddy had to walk back and get the truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have back up, and we have a nice car.
Yeah, we had to back up. Then you had to get out of Nana's car and quit picking your nose. You had to get out of Nana's car and go get in the truck, didn't you? Is that what you done? No. We still got out, though. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, you getting down? Okay. Oh, nice chat. You have fun. Nice chat. Thank you.
Want out?
No, I don't want out right now. Thank you, though.
You want out?
Not right now. Smart
Back
kid.
up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be 2 years old, actually, and I mean, not just to be bragging on him or nothing like that, it's just fact. So he is like way above his age as far as talking and everything. Say, Caden, you love your papa?
You love Papa? He's laughing at you.
Yeah.
You want Nana to open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to get out now. He closed the door coming in, now he can't get out.
Good buddy, go.
He won't go know where his dad's at. But yeah, boy, something else right there now. He's talked good for the last year.
Here.
Yeah. But he started talking good when he was a year old, so. But yeah, he's way above his age. Learning wise. He's a mess, huh? He loves the property though. He comes out here and he runs up and down the roads and stuff. You actually got to stay with him and watch him. He'll get on one of them tractors or something like that, and he'll go down outside that bank right there. He don't care.
Nana is the boss.
Yeah.
A child's vocabulary is the best factor in success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have full conversation with him, and when he was a year and a half old, you can have a full conversation with him. It's just not words. He's putting sentences together.
He
So.
bosses you.
Yeah, he thinks he's the boss.
He tells us this ain't our property. This is his property.
Mm-hmm. But we got a ton of things we can do videos on. Like I said, I've got everything to do the Berkey with. I have not done that yet. I need to do that. Just simply because I want to quit buying bottled water. Which honestly, I just need to quit being a chicken and start drinking the water because it runs through the filters. The water's perfectly fine. It's just I don't like water anyway, like straight water. I don't like it anyway. So.
But I bought a lot of water and stocked up.
Yeah. But yeah, we do have a lot of water, like storage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not a lot, but we do have some.
Oh yeah.
Truth from a child. Absolutely, yeah. He'll tell you straight up.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna change the couple things on my water system. I'm gonna change a couple of the filters and the UV light. I'm gonna hook that back. That hasn't been hooked up, so I'm gonna hook that back, and that way we can I quit being a chicken and just start using the water out straight out of the spigot like that, which is perfectly fine with the filter system we have on it. Because we drunk it and we cooked food with it, and it's never give us the scours in it or nothing like that.
Chickens will drink nasty water.
Chickens will drink anything.
Yeah. We try to keep it clean though.
Yeah. That's the only thing about the water thing that we just built, the trough. Now they will get that nasty with it. You know, you clean it and fill it up about 2 days, and you have to dump it out again. But it holds plenty of water for them, and they can all get up on the sides of it and like drink around it.
Mm-hmm.
And it works good, but you have to stay on it as far as they'll keep it nasty if you don't. That's the only downfall to it. But they have a it's like a bell. It looks like a bell. You hang it, and it comes down. It looks like a bell. The water runs around it, and then into like a little trough around it. I can't remember the name of them, but
They love sour milk.
sour milk chickens. Yeah,
I didn't know.
I have to look up the name of that water thing, but I'm gonna go to that eventually. They're like some type of bell waters or something like that, and it supposedly saves on everything. The water. Something that's been added to.
There's a picture I have of. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, read something about adding Clorox. We actually do put probably about twice a year.
That's a picture I have of them all around it.
Yeah, that's them gathered around the water trough. But probably about twice a year, I do shock our water with Clorox, and it hasn't hurt anything. Because if you drink city water, you're drinking chlorinated water, so it's the exact same thing.
It's something that's been added.
Oh yeah, straight from the ground, Arkansas. Yeah, used to be over in Cherokee, North Carolina. Over in the reservation, you could walk up the back roads, and out them hills, there'd always be like a water spigot, like a piece of pipe coming out of the bank, and water coming out of it, like an old spring head that somebody just tapped into. They'd always leave like a little teacup or something hanging off of it. We go up there and get you a drink of water and hang the cup back up on it. Everybody in Cherokee used to do that. And that's some of the best water I've ever had, honestly. Cold. Good Lord, it's cold.
Water.
Yeah. Just been added. What do you mean, drink it when it's just been added? Is that what you're saying? Because I know over in Haywood County, North Carolina, they chlorinated that water since before I was born. I mean, that literally chlorinated the water. You can smell it. You can basically smell Clorox in the water.
It says read something that's been added to Clorox.
Been added to Clorox. Oh, something new in Clorox. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Betty said what was added.
Yeah, I missed that too, Betty. I have to get it and see.
Well, here's some that I just got like a week ago.
Yeah, she's actually got some right here. But I will tell you this much: if you get the Clorox or bleach or anything like that, you can't get the scented, like lemon scented or nothing like that. You can't put that in your water. It's got to be just straight bleach, like this right here. Cameras, everything's backwards on.
I just got that last week, so it should be.
It's probably something to do with the COVID-19 deal, because it's H1N1, SARS, strep, E. coli, all that crap is listed on here now. Yeah.
That's it.
There's probably something to do with that.
Oh, I can smell that. Smell that bleach now.
Yeah, but you can still get the if you go to the dollar stores, Dollar Trees, or something like that. The family, what's Dollar General ain't down here.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you go to the Dollar General store down here, you still get the bleach that don't have that in it, and I always buy that. That right there is something she got for the laundry.
Yeah.
Well, water is the best, Betty. Absolutely, straight out of the ground.
Because I like to put bleach in my whites, but you can also put a little bit of vinegar in it, and it makes your clothes softer and whiter too.
Yeah. But yeah, the bleach that I actually put in water, I always get that from the dollar store, because that's just old school bleach. That's all it is. That, like I said, that stuff right there is just for the actual Clorox brand. That's for the laundry.
Well water is the best, yes.
Betty bathroom break. But yeah, it was hopefully we'll get the stuff figured out as far as like this new chat and stuff like that. Because there's all kinds of like little doodads over here on the screen now that we can add and whatever.
Put this here down so
Be right back. Okay, baby. We'll be here. But yes, Augie, we go whenever I go to chlorinate the water here. Well, I shock it is basically what it's called. Like I said, that I always buy that Clorox from the dollar store there just because it's just old school bleach is all it is. It's unscented and all that crap. So I've never put that in the water. The Clorox, I've never put Clorox. That Clorox brand right there, I've never put that in the water. So honestly, I can't. I can't tell you what would happen drinking it afterwards if we did, because I've never used that. But we have the sediment filters, charcoal filters, and some kind of other filter, the big filter, the big canister filter. We're going through 3 filters, and I was using a UV light, but I took that out. But I'm going to put a new bulb back in the UV light and use it again. But I want to make that Berkey and use the real deal Berkey filters, supposedly. I mean, we'll see. I'm going to make my version of the Berkey because I'm not spending $500 on no water bucket set up on my counter whenever I can go out there to Walmart and buy a $12 stainless steel pot. As long as it's stainless steel, that's all that matters.
well, people use any kind of bucket, but
Yeah, you can use a plastic 5-gallon bucket if you want to. If you want a plastic 5-gallon bucket sitting on your counter, all the
I
time.
don't.
I mean, our house is not fancy by no means. It's a mobile home, but I still don't want a 5-gallon bucket sitting on the counter. So, but like I said, you can actually drink the water here straight out of the spigot. You can turn it on, put it in a cup, and drink it if you want. But we're going to use the Berkey filter for what we drink. Probably, just to be on the safe side, what we're going to do is run it into a pot, boil it, bring it to a boil, and let it cool down, then pour it into the Berkey filter. That's probably how we're going to do our water here. It's drinking water. But we always, right now, right out of the spigot, we can, wash our dishes, take showers, toilets, the whole 9 yards with all that. I'm just real picky about the water, like drinking the water and stuff. But like I said, for one, I just don't like drinking plain water at all. But we really don't drink a lot of water. Well, she makes tea and stuff like that all the time.
Coffee and tea.
But coffee it just takes one little bottle of water. So really don't. I don't consume the recommended amount, which is what, a gallon a day or something like that. 2 gallon a day, 1 gallon, whatever it is. There's no way
a gallon a day per person is what.
If I sat and drank a gallon of water a day, I would be so sick I would not be able to get off the couch. Them Red Bulls got my guts eat up. But I've always been like that though, as far as drinking straight water. Even as a kid, I just couldn't do it. I never could stand it. My mom always bought first of every month she'd go to the store. The round things about that round and about that tall and the Kool-Aid or whatever it is. But the instant tea ones, like the Laura Lynn brand from Ingles, she'd buy that and would put that in our water and drink it.
If you cook with water, it is boiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This water here, we don't cook with it. Straight out of the spigot, we don't cook with it. Say like if we make something have to put water in it, we use bottled water
or jugs of water.
We always buy a couple of gallon jugs of water or like a pack of the water bottles, just so we could put like the little packets of flavor in it and drink it as we walk around here and stuff like that.
We have both the jugs of water and the bottled water.
But as far as like put out of the spigot in the pot and cook with it, no, we don't do that. You could. That's what I'm getting at. It's just I'm a chicken. We don't. I mean, she might when I'm not here or something. I don't know, but
I haven't yet. But you never know what I'll do.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's not going to hurt you really.
If it ever come a time where we didn't have no water, bottled water, or jugs of water, yeah, I probably would.
I mean, if you was really concerned, just boil it and put it in.
That's what I'm saying. I would just boil it and go on my way.
My sister used to live in Tunnel Hill, Georgia, and I went down there one summer and stayed with them. And the water down there, you turn the water on the water spigot, and it's sulfur really, really bad, like stunk really, really bad. And they would have to take that water and put it in a pot, out of the spigot in a pot, and put it on the stove and boil it, bring it to a boil, and let it set and cool down. And once it cooled down, they'd reach in the water and grab, it's like a plastic layer on top of that water, and pull that plastic layer off top of it and throw it away, and then drink the water. I don't know what that was all about, but that was like a thin layer of plastic on top of that water. After it come cool down, they just pull it off, and then they drink the water. Don't worry, be happy. Exactly, yeah. Never sweat the small stuff is what they say. Hey there, I just got here, so I missed out. So what's going on with the water supply?
I was just looking at it.
Oh, nothing. We're just talking about 3 basket. Yeah, really nothing going on with it. We're just talking about the water. Like we do here at our house, we do 100% rain catch. You know, water. We don't have a well or anything like that. We just use rainwater, and we have 22,200 gallons of storage. And we're talking about how I got it filtered and stuff like that. As far as drinking it, I'm a big chicken as far as drinking that water. So we always buy bottled water and stuff like that to use to cook with and drink and stuff like that. But in reality, we could drink it because I've got so many filters and all that crap. And I'm fixing to put the UV light back on it. So, I mean, there's no problem with drinking the water. It's perfectly safe. It's just, I'm a chicken.
That, and we're fixing to build a Berkey.
Yeah.
Like a Berkey.
Yeah. We're just going to do a Berkey water filter and just run it through it and be done with it. But like I said, it's perfectly fine. I've never had it tested. I did buy a test kit, and I just, to be honest with you, I just keep forgetting to use it. I'd like to test it without the filters and just see what, straight out of the tubs. What do you call them things out there?
The barrels.
Yeah. I want to get some straight out of the totes out there and do a test on it just to see, what it is, what it's like. Because that'd be 100% straight off the roof water. One thing I do not have on the rainwater part of it is I do not have a first flush. I don't have one of those. And there is sediment in the bottom of our tanks, but not a lot, just like a little light. There's not a lot in there. And the filters catch everything else so before it even gets to the pump. So I'm not too concerned with it. But the water in Georgia back when I was a kid, that's what I was talking about earlier, is they'd run it down the spigot into the pot and have to boil that water. And then when it cooled back down, there'd be like a film of plastic that had formed on top of that water. They'd pull that off and then they'd drink it. And then I ain't drinking nothing like, no, definitely not. Changing the charge of water. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 3 basket. I really don't know, but with all the filters and stuff like that and the UV light I'm fixing to put back, it was on there, I took it off.
Daddy's?
It's perfectly fine to drink. I mean, it ain't no big deal.
Come see Nana. What are you eating? You eating fries again? Are they good?
I drove mini pumps in my backyard as a child. We were dumping our sewer in the road ditch. Yeah.
I think you'll probably pick those up
Okay.
in the middle of the night.
He said probably don't want no more than fries. He said.
He's probably gonna pick them up. He's got those keys that he was just unlock.
Okay.
There's a speaking of sewers and stuff like that around in here in East Tennessee, there's them like a pond. I don't know what they're called.
Are you running away?
But instead of a septic tank, it actually runs into like a pond. And, they have to put a fence around the pond to keep people from getting into it. And they don't. I don't know what they're called, but they don't stink or anything like that. It's kind of weird. I mean, been pretty much in North Carolina all my life. When we first come here and seen that, I was like, what in the world are they doing?
What comes
Pumping their toilet out in the ditch over there or into a pond.
Comes after two.
But it's like a big septic tank, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they call them.
Comes after 9.
Everybody around here does it. And there's them little ponds everywhere over here. I don't do it. I mean, we went and had the old septic system installed years ago and all that crap too. So
he's counting, Papa. Tell Papa. No, he's not going to count for you, just for me.
But it probably wouldn't. In all honesty, it probably wouldn't be hard to dig a ditch. Not a ditch. You done got me on ditches now. A well up here because we have down at the bottom of the hill. There's what they call a wet weather head spring in there. And if it rains, it'll rain. The water come out of the ground down there for a long time. I mean, the water table's pretty high. Yeah, that's an AC. Yeah, we had pond catch system too. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. But I mean, to make it legal and stuff, approved and all that stuff, they have to have a little fence around it and something else. I don't know what it is because all the crap mostly just goes away, I reckon, in the ground. I'm not real sure how that works, but it has to, or it'd be running over in the fields and everything else up here. But they're everywhere. You drive down these back roads and you'll see them everywhere. It's almost like the town here done it, put a bunch of them in to keep from running sewer line and stuff everywhere. But I can't say that's true neither. I don't know.
Did you swim like a fish? Hey, did you have a good bath and swim like a fish?
But I do like the old laid back country feel up in here. So we got they're at the ditches in my neighborhood.
Speaking of ditches, we got that one we need to clean out at the end of the road.
Yeah, that's clean out. Well, it's been raining and muddy. I ain't going there waiting in that. And I do need to get the entrance that pipe cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
Running the ditches in my neighborhood. Yeah, it'd be bad. Wake up one morning, 5 houses down, and you got crap all in your ditch. That'd be bad, wouldn't
it? Start talking about ditches, and it reminded me that one was stopped up.
You shave your head? Yeah, pretty much. I got that high and tight thing going, Justin. So she's slim on the sides and business on the side and party on the top. I did it myself. Then she did it. And then Jordan had to fix it. Hey, it saves $25. You go to the barbershop and I can charge you $25. Cut your hair now. I bought a set of clippers for $25.
No, you use Jordan's.
Yeah, that's true. I use Jordan. He got some cordless ones. And I grabbed a hold of them and said, zip, and laid it to it.
What, baby?
But I mean, back to the water thing, though. We've never... This year, well, not this year, but last year, 23, is the closest we come to running out. But that's before we added 4 more tanks. We never did run out. We got really low. I mean, like down to the bottom of the barrel, though, like that. In all 4 tanks. But I added the other 1,100 gallons up there.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Arkansas. But that was before everybody started being just downright nasty, you know, contaminating everything. But like I said, over in Cherokee, they still got those pipes that run out of the banks and stuff like that with a cup. Somebody comes there and hang a cup on it. You go over and get that cup and get you a drink of water and wash it off, put it back on the thing when you walk down the road. I've had to walk out there a time or two. Didn't like it. But you had water to drink all the way up through there because somebody done stopped a piece of plastic pipe in the side of the bank and there's water running out of it. But I'm gonna test the water though, just straight out of the toast before any filters or anything. Also before foam, exactly right, and pesticides and you know stuff like that, chemicals that's been pumped into the ground, and everything else. So and sprayed in the sky like 3 baskets talking about. Because I do believe in chemtrails and contrails and all that stuff. I do believe they are spraying the skies for a reason. I don't know why, but I do believe they are. But I mean, it shows. All you gotta do is look up and you'll see it. Kind of hard not to see it. So I think that's they call it cloud seeding and everything else. I don't know what they're doing. But I've heard it called several different things.
Can you show me? I don't know.
Hi, Lana.
No. I don't know whose it is.
Natural filtration system. That's exactly right. That's like a creek. The water runs down a creek and beats over the rocks and everything else. That's the most purified water you can get, like old streams, like off the mountain, stuff like that. I would say there's a little stream that's probably maybe 3 feet wide, way back on the property back there. I mean, way back there on the property. And I would say that's probably some really good water, but it's come straight out of that cow pasture up there, and it's cow patties are floating, so it's probably not. But I mean, worst case scenario, you know, and get it and boil it, you know. I'd have to be really thirsty to drink that water though. But it's there if we ever needed it. But if you want to get on a bite, like say some type of grid down situation, nothing was moving, everybody's freaking out, and you was bugged in, or whatever you're going to do, we could take and walk across the mountain here. It's take you half a day to get over and back, but there's a big lake driving 10, 15 minutes from here, a big lake. What, buddy?
Yeah. What you doing?
I'm sitting here. What are you doing?
What you talking?
I'm talking, yeah.
Who said who are you talking to?
I'm talking to all these people right here. All them selling names right there on the side.
Yeah.
I'm talking to all them people.
What cars?
Yeah.
Huh?
Cars.
Yeah, sell them names right there. Sell all that stuff right there.
Them are all people.
There's all people talking. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
I want cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want cars. What's this? Bum. Stem from what?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a. I think that's what they consider that more of the contrails.
Where
But
are you going?
now, as far as the chemtrails, what's referred to as chemtrails, those are, you can't miss those. I mean, there's no way that's a steam or a mist or that's straight out. That's straight out chemical smoke, you know.
Love you. He done took off on you.
Some places are worse and some days are worse. Over the desert and stuff like that is normally some of the worst. But it's got bad over here too. I mean, you can see it all the time over here, and they flat out lay it out too. But when it produces the steam like that, it dissipates not real fast. It's still a little bit behind it, but it dissipates pretty quick. But them chemtrails don't. They stay, and they just kind of float off into the clouds and everything else.
Whatever them keys are he has, he just got this doorbell lock from it.
Yeah, he locks that.
And he just got this safe unlocked.
Yeah, he got a key to that. Somewhere or another, he found a key.
Mm-hmm. I know, he just unlocked the safe and locked the bedroom door.
Yeah. You gotta watch him when he get keys.
Mm-hmm.
He'll lock you out of everything.
Or in.
Yeah, he done locked us in the bedroom now. Or the catch-all room, whatever you want to call it. I call it the catch-all room.
All of the above.
Yeah. We just got the American flag with eagle on it. That's actually a blanket that we found.
It's been up there a couple times.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We got it just to hide some of the buckets and stuff. It's hanging over here behind us just to hide some of it. It's pretty cool background though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But just so everybody knows, Miss Betty was our very first member to sign up for our membership thing here.
And then that Rick was second.
Yep. So let's see. I'm going here and I'll look and see. We've got 2 members. Well, I mean, that's, I don't know, because yeah, it says total members area 1 level. I don't know what that means though, you know. But see right there, she was the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, Rick was 2 days ago, and then she was 1 day ago.
well, she upgraded 1 day ago, but she
Oh.
was already in there. So, but I don't know. I don't know what none of that means. I've got to figure that out. So, anyway, it's pretty neat.
Go back to that page.
She said, I decided I couldn't wait on Ashton.
Uh-oh.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
That one right there, I think is who it is.
Hmm.
Goatstone. Yeah. So it even gives you right here. You can go in there and recent comments by members. You can sort out their comments first. You can read the members' comments first, and I can talk to them first, or like I said, I still have to research that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we have made, let's see here, 7, 8, $9. Oh, I done messed that up. $9.06 so far. So we are on a productive roll, people. We have made a grand total of $9.06 so far on YouTube. And just as we'd all be balding if we waited on Ashton. That's true. That is very true. I think Betty's probably one of the first ones that even subscribed to our channel, probably.
I think so.
Yeah. She's been with us the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Got to start somewhere. That's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, like I said, as soon as it gets up to gravel money, that's where it's going. I mean, that would be absolutely amazing if we made enough money off YouTube to buy a load of gravel. That would be like amazing. Eventually we will. I mean,
yeah.
Because like that $7 that's in there, $9 that's in there right now, they'll keep that until we hit $100. Then once if it takes us 6 months to get $100, we won't get paid for 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully by then we'll have enough to get a little gravel. At least a half a load, or at least a bucket full or something. I don't know. I'll take me a bucket to the rock crusher, like a 5-gallon bucket, and fill it full.
You know, the bad thing is I could see you doing that.
If it was close enough, I would. They actually sell the bags of gravel, like, I mean, it's not a bag, but it's like a big old sack that they sell that they lift on the forklift and set it on the back of your truck full of gravel. And find someone to bring it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Someone to bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that brought this little bit that we did get not too long ago, he still ain't answered me back. So, I mean, I don't know if that's a...
Not since you told him it was snowing and stuff. And
She's fishing hit the blaze, man. Yeah, I believe so too, Green Man. So, I didn't notice you was in here, buddy. How you doing?
hey, Green Man.
Yeah, I seen today, just a few minutes ago, they impeached Mayorkas.
Well, it ain't a few minutes ago. We've been on here for almost 2 hours.
Well, whatever time it was we got on here, I noticed they just impeached Mayorkas or whatever his name is. They need to impeach the whole crowd.
Just turned it on. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we've been on here for about an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. Just kind of killing time. Trying to figure out all this fancy doodads over here on the chat screen. Legends are making some greenbacks. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you, if you can make $1 off of it, that's pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
So we're 10% ahead of the game 9% ahead of the game because we've already made $9. So
Packages.
let's see what we got right here. So,
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to refresh that and see what if it's changing. No, it's still the same. 581. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Well, that green's good unless it's coming from an orifice. Yeah, that's exactly right. And if it's green coming from an orifice, you might want to get that checked.
Mm-hmm.
Racking up watch hours. Yeah, actually we are. The only thing I don't like about the watch hours is they don't update it. Like,
I'll check it.
sometimes they'll update it every day, but sometimes it takes them 2 days to update it, and then it's just kind of weird. So they haven't updated it today, and we're at
3211.
3211, 3,211. You've got over 1,000 views on that video now.
Do I?
Yeah.
God, Green Man, get me worried about you. Got me worried about you.
Get me worried about you. Yeah. I mean, if he's got the... Oh no, they actually impeached him this time. Last week they didn't impeach him because some of the rhinos didn't want to follow along, and this week they got enough votes because last week there was 2 or 3 out because they was sick. This week everybody was there, so they went ahead and they impeached him today. I mean, I knew they was going to because the Republicans got the majority in that, and what is the Senate or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the majority, so you knew that was going to go. If they all show up, that's the thing about it. You pay them, you know, they make millions of dollars and they're only supposed to make like minimum wage or something to be in the office. But when they come out, they're millionaires. Go figure that one out. So hopefully they'll get that worked out. But now they don't have anybody. I don't know. Well, they didn't have anybody to begin with, so they ain't no worse off now than it was. That's good news. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely, somebody's not doing their job. No, honestly. And then now you got on the news, they ain't got nobody. Yeah, that's exactly true. But I'm not against people coming to the country. I'm not against that at all. You know, we was all our families was immigrants at one time. But you do it legally, man. I mean, because you got all these people over here that did come over legally, and the people that's not coming legally is just that's just not right. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what I was getting at is on the news. Have everybody been reading, seeing the news where these illegal immigrants are shooting places up? And 15-year-old started shooting the other day. Was it New York or something like that?
Yeah.
There's a 15-year-old opened fire and shot some guy in the leg or some girl in the leg. Illegal immigrant. Shot him in the leg. Took off running. The police finally got him. And there's something else about an illegal immigrant too that happened here. That's going to be all over the news. Watch and see. Soon, that's going to be all over the news every day, everywhere.
Once they shut the power down.
Even then, it's going to get worse. I mean,
Yeah. That one's coming.
exactly. The illegal ones are not getting any assistance. And I tell you what I ought to do is, well, what me and her ought to do is just denounce citizenship, move to Mexico, and swim to Rio and come back illegally and get my Obama phone and my food stamp card.
We can't even speak that language, though.
I don't care. I'll talk some kind of something.
No. I'll just stay here and tough it out.
Just remember 3 words. Hola, amigo.
No. You wish.
Where's Gringo?
Betty's laughing at you, too.
Yeah, all you gotta do is remember one sentence to cross over. And that's it. But it would work. I mean, hell, it works for everybody else. Why not us, you know?
I'm not going.
And then they done a news thing today on people. There's a bunch of people starting this thing now to where, you know, why should we work? Why? No habla English. That one too. That thing going around now where everybody's saying, why should they work anymore? They're just not going to worry about working anymore because that one girl said that she made $2,000 a month pay. And her rent was $1,600 a month. And she's a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
And she lives off of $2,000 a month and her rent $1,600. She has $400 to feed her kids and pay light bill, water bill, gas, phone, you know, like car, gas, you know, everything like that.
Shampoo, conditioner.
Everything. She has $400. And she said she gets no type of assistance whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
It will stop as soon as you try to come back. Yeah, be my luck. By the time I made it back to the border, Donald Trump be in office and there'd be padlocks all over the gate.
Yep.
That would be my luck. You are absolutely correct. Man, I'll tell you, some of them dedicated. I watched that one. They was actually had a rope tied to like around their waist, and they would climb that fence, 30, 40 foot high fence, whatever it is, go across that thing, you know, tie the rope off and go off the other side, and then they'd take and climb that rope up and climb the rope back down on the other side. That's dedication right there. And then they made a ladder and run across the daggone desert with a ladder and propped it up on the fence. I reckon they finally chopped the ladder down, though. Some of them's definitely dedicated about coming over, but what are you going to do? They said that there was a Middle Tennessee man and part of a militia, and a few other states, parts of their militias, went over there to get the party started, but they got busted before they got there. I remember seeing that on the news too. And he claimed self-proclaimed sniper or something like that. whatever they want to do, but I think that was just the dumbest damn thing I ever heard in my life. They went over there to basically start a fight with the border patrol and all that. The Lord dedicated like 10 million. That is hardcore dedication. Yeah. When you get over like 4 or 5, I thought that was pretty dedicated. But now 10 million, that's just a religion at that point. But honestly, like I was saying, I'm not a psychic by no means, but the news in the next, until something happens or election happens this year, that stuff will be all over the news from this point forward about where some illegal immigrant is shooting, stabbing, raping something. Invasion. That's exactly what it's called. That's exactly what it's called. That's going to get out. And that was a 15-year-old kid that was doing it. The last one and run around, shot that one in the leg and took off running, shooting at cops and everything else. And they didn't, honestly, I mean, they didn't return any type of pew pew or nothing like that. If that'd been me, they'd shot me all the crap. You know what I mean? Or anybody. I don't know. I better watch what I say on here, I guess. But
get us kicked off.
We just got 50% monetized. We don't want to drop down to none. We made $9. I ain't messing that up. Yeah, gangster the mama's boy. Yeah, cried like a little girl. Yeah, he sure did. But that's gonna be all over the news. Watch and see that something like that is gonna be every day from this point forward. In case it goes to heck. Honestly, Jackson, the way that I look at that, I've been a prepper pretty much my whole entire life, honestly, because I don't know if you watch a lot of our stuff, but I grew up poor as dirt, you know. And she didn't even know what the word prepper meant until me and her got together years ago. But my take on that is gold, cash. If I was gonna hold anything, it'd be a little bit of cash, simply because it ain't gonna be no good after the first couple of weeks. As far as gold and stuff like that, it's not gonna hold. Let me try to figure out a way to say this without sounding like an idiot, which I sound like an idiot most of the time anyway, so I don't care. Okay, if the world goes to crap tonight, you know, lights down, grid down scenario, you know what I mean, and everybody panics and everything else like that.
That gold, water and stuff more than they need gold and money.
That gold is not going to do you any good whatsoever, because maybe for the first day or two, don't get me wrong. Now, I'm going to say for the first, I'm even going to write a limb and say the first month, that gold might do you some good. The cash, maybe,
tools, food.
1 week to 2 weeks on the cash, and people's gonna figure out that cash ain't gonna do them no good anymore, you know. Mm-hmm. So if I was going to invest in anything, it would be buckets of food or something like that. You know what I mean? That's where my money would go. That's where our money goes anyway.
Food, water,
things that help be self-sufficient. Yeah.
I think like the wheat for the bread, the water, the rice,
rice and beans. I don't care who you are. You if you get hungry enough, you're gonna eat rice and beans. I mean, like her, she don't like pinto beans. She'd hit the fan tonight. Tomorrow she's gonna be eating beans. I guarantee it.
I'll be eating bread because we got a lot of wheat.
Yeah, well, maybe not tomorrow, but she'll be eating beans before it's over with. I promise you that. And loving them, wanting more of them.
Work bartering. Yes.
Work bartering, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though, gold and money and stuff like that. If I had the option of investing in anything like that right now, if I could have financially afford to invest in something like that right now, honest to God, I wouldn't. I would buy more, say, rice and beans, exactly what they were saying. It'd be in 5-gallon buckets or something like that and put up.
Yeah.
Candles, batteries, yeah.
Did we ever show them little batteries we had that had? I mean, them little Kindles that have you get from the dollar store.
I don't know. You got some in there?
Mm-hmm.
Grab them, on show.
I just lost my phone.
But yeah, I can't. I can't justify. CBDC is coming. I can't justify like investing right now with the way the. Let me rephrase that. Right now, with the way the world is right now, especially our country and the things that are going to pop off in this country very soon, and I'll stick to my guns and say that I really think something bad is going to happen this year. I hope not, but I can read between the lines, and I have a hardcore gut feeling that something bad is going to happen this year. It's just they're building it up too much right now. Every time you look around, every time you turn TV on, they're talking about something that's going to affect us in a very, very, very bad way before the election. If you pay attention and read between the lines, so I can't justify going out and buying gold or anything like that. 10, 20 years ago, yeah, I would say gold. Grab you some gold and put it up. Just trying to hold the system until election. I don't. As of this point right now, unless something improves, Betty, I swear I don't see them holding an election this year. We're going to be in a major conflict, whether it be in this country or another one, and that election is going to be no. There's just no way. I don't see it happening. I think like I said, don't quote me on this. I still haven't researched it yet, but I don't think that if we enter into a major world conflict, and that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be us against somebody. It's going to be everybody in the world is going to be fighting pretty much. It's going to be a world war. If it's outside this country, it will be a world conflict. I don't think that they'll hold elections if the United States is in a world war type scenario. I don't think the elections are. I think those are postponed. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's written down there somewhere. Central bank, digital currency, electronic money. Yeah. Digital currency. Yeah. Yeah, they're testing that in certain places. Now, I can't remember exactly where it was. I read it, but they're actually testing that digital currency crap, which, I mean, we all do it. I mean, if you get paid, honestly, say like if you do a Social Security check every month, you don't get it. It goes into the bank, and you don't never see cash money. The only thing you get is numbers on a computer screen, and then you got that card to use. So you're basically in a digital currency right now. Cash is going to be a thing of the past, and that's going to be very soon. And that's just if nothing happens before they do away with it, that's just so they can monitor you and know everything you're doing with your life and what you're buying and what you're spending. And that's so they can control you too. Don't pay taxes, something like that. Do something, get a ticket, they'll hold your money. You won't get it. We got them. Candles, yeah, candles. Here, these things right here. This is some of the best investments right here. Candles. I think there's 6 in here, right? Yeah. 6 emergency candles. These things are how many hours are these things?
Total of 27.
Just say 4.5 hours for each candle, which is basically one night, if you just burn it constantly. But you get these at the Dollar Tree for $1. And that's some of the best. We got a ton of these things, and you can't go wrong by buying stuff like that. I mean, just simple things like that is going to be a game changer when you need it.
What is the CBDC? Just trying to hold on.
What you buy with? Yeah. Well, they do. They limit what you buy with right now, Betty.
Oh yeah.
Say like, okay, I've saved up for a year and a half or something like that to buy these batteries we just bought, and it was a grand total of $5,600, something like that. And whenever I called to buy the batteries, I couldn't buy them because there's a limit on that card. You have to physically go into our bank and tell them how much you want that limit to be for one day. You cannot raise that limit forever. You can raise it for 24 hours. And after that, it goes right back to where it was at, which I want to say it's $2,500 is the most you can spend. So they got you choked down right now, whether you want to believe it or not. But that is a true story because I had to go physically go to the bank and show them what I was buying and how much it's going to cost them, where I was buying it at. And then they released basically up my limit to that amount for the day. Training us, that's exactly what they're doing. So I mean, honestly, you're on a leash right now. It's been that way for ever since they come out with them debit cards. You know, I mean, pretty much, because ever since everybody went to direct deposit, basically, and that was direct deposit was the beginning of it. Yep. World War III would be the worst case scenario. Honestly, to a certain point, I agree with you on that. But that'll coincide with the way that I feel things that will happen here. That I mean, like I said, I'm just idiot behind the keyboard, you know, and I just tell you what I see, what I read, and what I think will happen. So, just like I've told everybody before, I look for the power to be shut down here this year, and that is, I'm still sticking to that, because there's so many people warning, so many officials warning that the power is going to be shut off this year before the election. So that's just my opinion. My opinion is the power will be shut down here. So if we do get into a World War III conflict scenario, that'd be the first thing that happens here anyway. So, because China, Russia, everybody has out in the open said the number one way to take America out of any war is to kill the power on the mainland. That's, you know, shut them down. And just like that sheriff went out and said, Chinese hackers are in the country, our country now, by the thousands. Iranians, everybody here, and we're being attacked. Our grid system is being attacked from inside our country. You know, they don't have to do it from over there, but they do it over there too. Not a shot fired. Exactly right. That's exactly what, you know. I'm gonna stick to my guns. That's what I'm gonna say. That there won't be a shot fired, and in a year, this place is going to be one very large graveyard, honestly. Because no matter how, well, you know, I go talking about stuff like this right here, and we lose people out of the chat room and stuff like that. But my opinion is my opinion. It is what it is, and everybody thinks you're an idiot, you know, for talking stuff like that. But that's what I see when I read and I watch, and I feel as though I got pretty good common sense, but whenever you have all these elected officials and people in very high offices telling you the power is going off, and it's going off very soon. I have to stop sending. Exactly right. Yeah. You know, you got all these people that's in the hospital. Say hospitals are full all across the country. Hundreds of thousands of people probably in the hospitals around the country, and then you got probably quadruple that on life medication. Have to have medicine to live. You know, like certain types of medication. And then you got, you know, just the elderly, rest homes, stuff like that. You can imagine no power, what that's going to do for most of these people. %80 of the meds come from overseas. That's exactly right. And I think it's more than 80%. I think it's like 90%. And I think 80% of them come from China. Might be 85% of them comes from China. There's a very large amount of the medications do come from China. Insulin needs cold storage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They done a survey on it and said that what's it? 365 days. 9 out of 10 people will cease to exist in 365 days. In a grid down situation, whether it be a CME attack of some sort, like a hack, or a EMP weapon was explode. 90% of the people in the United States would cease to exist. That's 9 out of 10 people. So you get 10 people in your house, and only one of them is going to live through that whole scenario. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's basically what they're trying to tell you. But I mean, I felt for the last few years, I've kind of felt like something was gonna be bad. But this year, I just don't feel good at all about this year. I really don't. That's why we were, kind of stepping up our storage, like the batteries and stuff like that. That's the reason That's the reason I went ahead and bit the bullet and invested in those batteries, is because I don't feel good about this year. Everybody better plant a garden. I do agree. Or something. They better do something. Psychic. No, I ain't no psychic. I just got kind of a nerd when it comes to reading and staying up to date with all this crap. All that does start sending goods, yeah. And actually the batteries that I just bought come from China, believe it or not. They're actually good batteries. I mean, it's the best ones I found. The first time I ordered the batteries, that was on a 3-month back order. You had to wait 3 months to get the batteries, so you had to pay for them and wait 3 months before they're even shipped to you. And then, and the 3 months was up, and they was held over at port for like 3 weeks, so there was another 3 weeks late. And learn the wild edibles, yeah, yeah. My wild edibles is going to consist of deer, rabbit, and every now and again we might get a bear or something. But yeah, lots of free food all summer long. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you, but honestly though, Green Man, how many people do you know that can do that? Kudzu, yeah. How many people do you know can walk into the woods and find something to eat? Honestly, without eating something that's going to kill half a dozen. Could I do it right now? No, but I got a few books over there, and I'll read real quick, I can, yeah. Other than yourself, though, all part. Folks poison the weeds, yeah. All parts are edible in the kudzu, yeah. That's what I heard, buddy. I ain't never eaten them, but I'd graze like a cattle if I had to. If it come down to that, yeah, I'd go. I'm pretty sure it's what they said. The reason you have an appendix is so you can process grass and stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. Books are so important. Yeah, I do. I think so too. Yeah, books are very important, especially when it comes to you can't watch TV no more. And you have to learn real quick on something. Or branch lettuce, you can eat that too. Now I know what that is. I've had to pick that every summer when I was a kid. From my daddy, we'd go dig ramps, and I had to walk to the creek and chop off that lettuce for him. I cook them like collards, yeah. Bull thistle. I ain't never heard of that one. Yeah, and another thing is, when I was talking about all these people, the power shuts down. There's not going to be no water. Well, I'll take it back. If you live in the country and you're on a well and you have some type of solar or generator, you can get water out of the well, store it that way, or a creek, you can store it that way. But if you live in a city, the city water, them pipes are going to quit because that's pumped by water, gravity and water. Pokeweed, yep. Poke salad's what we call it, yeah. You got your water's going to shut off, and then you got your power. I mean, like your gas-free cars. That's run by power. burdock root. I ain't never heard of that neither. I'd figure it all out pretty quick though. Yeah, we're losing people now, so sorry, I was checking my phone there. So if you're in the country of origin is good, yeah, it is really. Like I said, how many people, you know, like say if you've got 10 neighbors, out of how many of those 10 are going to know how to do that? So y'all done lost me on all this. So I don't even know. And I grew up eating stuff like that, and I don't even know what it's talking about. I'll have to look at my book now. Acorns. Shoot, I don't know if I can eat those or not. I've seen people mess with those and try to cook them and eat them and stuff like that and make some kind of mush out of it. It's like, ugh. Exactly, Arkansas. Yeah, me too. There's some very large, very, very large pastures around me. It's got some real fine looking beef on it. But there's tons of deer here too. I mean, there's wildlife galore here. There's deer everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's deer. And they're normally in 5 or 6 packs. I mean, 5 or 6 in a pack, you know what I mean? And you see them everywhere over here. On the mountain, you see them. And when it rains, there's tracks everywhere. You can track them all over the place. And we get them in the cameras all the time, just right outside the house there. Got to share that knowledge, yeah. Yeah, I agree, but like over the years, you know, even family members and stuff, I've tried to tell them what I thought and stuff like that, but you know, everybody thinks you're an idiot when you go to talking about stuff like this. You need to prepare type conversation. Everybody thinks you're an idiot. You know, just think you need to be in some kind of home because you have canned goods under your bed frame or something. Squirrel, rabbit, groundhog, yeah. Now groundhog, man, I tell you, that stuff that's pretty rough. That's an acquired thing. It's like sticking your spoon in a bucket of lard. Is he sleepy?
Yeah, he had me laying in there in the bedroom with him and his daddy.
Oh, that bicycle made a spot on his back there.
He wanted me to lay with him and his daddy, but then I got up to come back in here and he says, "But I want you."
Well, we'll get off here and we'll go and say with you, okay? Yeah, me neither, Green Man. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. I've never really give two craps about what somebody thought about me, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, what you see is what you get. I don't sugarcoat too much. You have pig up there? Not that I know of. I've never heard of any around. Down in South Carolina, they're all over the place down in there. Well, certain parts of Tennessee is too. I mean, don't get me wrong, North Carolina. But South Carolina, there's actually farms in South Carolina that post on Craigslist and stuff, want people to come hunt those pigs. And I'd like to do that, actually.
Is there a string on Popo's chair?
If we get like a little lot or something, some type of little fenced in area, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of feeder pigs, Something to have here. But
What?
we'll
Yeah.
we're staying on 9 more minutes. That was 2.5 hours.
He wants your tools over there behind you. Can you reach them?
My tool.
It's in the socket wrench.
This.
Yeah.
You better watch him. He'll bust you with it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind having a few like feeder pigs or something. 2 or 3, just something. Just something to have. Because you never know. Because on the mountain, in the mountain and pasture and stuff like that, a hog, like a small pig, can pretty much, feed it. You have to get feed, don't get me wrong, but it can pretty much survive on its own. Like chickens, if you free range chickens, you really don't have to feed them, to that like corn and stuff, because they'll get out and they'll get their food.
Hey, you got to put it on a tool and turn it.
Yeah, we have a wild turkey here too, but it's everywhere. There's turkey here everywhere.
You got to have a socket to go on it, and you turn it. See? But I don't have a socket.
And chicken houses, they're all over Tennessee too. Tennessee and Georgia, North Georgia.
Oh.
That's actually the hens that we have, the laying hens we have now. That's where they come from, is like chicken houses like that. The egg ones, not the slaughter ones. Tyson Food owns the ones, the meat chickens. But our hens come from the barn that gets eggs for eggs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's this called?
And we got 30-some, 40-some chickens up there that will get ate.
Can you say wrench?
There will be plenty of nuggets for about 2 months.
A socket set.
So we'd have, I mean, realistically, we'd have fresh meat all the time,
Oh, you want to put that on there?
other stuff that we got put up to. I mean, nobody would ever be really prepared for like an event like that, but we'll be okay. I think so for a while. We'd be like everybody else. So eventually, everybody runs out. You know what I mean? So folks love rabbits to raise. Yeah,
Okay,
in a SHTF scenario, I would say yes to the rabbits, just like we talked about that before. But as far as like raising them again right now out here in the yard and just feeding them and putting them in the freezer here and there, they're just not financially worth it. Potatoes are easy to grow too. Yes, sir, they are. And we're actually going to put them in totes this year. Or not totes, but barrels. If you ain't ever grown none in the barrel, it's pretty cool.
He said them were daddy's. He was taking them daddy and going to bed.
All right. Yeah, shock will get a lot of people, really. Rabbits, yeah. But I can't, as far as everyday living and stuff like that, I can't justify raising rabbits anymore. I mean, if you raise them for like pets and stuff like that, that's one thing. But if you raise them to put in the freezer, they're just not financially worth it. They're not, because the feed is $20, $30 a bag now.
Mm-hmm.
And then rabbits eat a lot of food.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they flat out eat some food now. So you can figure, I mean, if you like the rabbits we had a bunch of rabbits though. We was running through $60, $80, $100 a week in feed, so it just wasn't.
But I made it like 22 rabbits at a time.
Rabbits have no protein, nah. But they good though, Arkansas. They're pretty good. rabbits ran off. Yeah, but you can catch them with a 22.
Well, we had them in cages in a
Yeah, ours was in a.
rabbit room.
I built hutches for ours, you know, rabbit cages and stuff. And if you build rabbit cages out of wood, if you build them a wood frame and put wire around it, I'll tell you right now, it ain't gonna last long because rabbits will absolutely chew that wooden cage into mush.
They eat it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, chickens come home, yeah. So anybody wants to raise rabbits, make sure that you build the cages or buy the cages that are metal wire cages because they love eating wood. I spent a lot of money. We still have the cages, and they're still nice cages, but the inside of them is just flat out chewed all to pieces. They say that you can spray them with a spray like a bitter spray, and they'll quit doing all that. It's kind of like a dog. They make a spray. They make a spray that you put on stuff that's real bitter, and a dog will quit chewing on stuff. Well, we went and got some, and I took it and I looked at it when I did. I sprayed it, and it went up into the air like a mist. And if you breathe in, you're getting a good snoot full of it. And I'm telling you, that stuff rough, boy. I filled my mouth full of that crap. I was hacking and gagging and blowing chunks.
Do you hear me?
Huh?
We got another subscriber.
Yeah, I seen that a minute ago. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get 100 more.
I know.
400 more.
Yeah, I was going to say we need about 400 more.
Yeah, we'll get there. Ain't no big thing. Yep, 582.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I honestly just don't feel great about this year. I really don't. I know I sound like a broken record about that, but I just don't. I got the feeling so bad about it. I don't like her going too far away from home and stuff like that anymore. I mean, we have to work.
What?
400 more subscribers, Betty.
Oh, yeah.
We need 400 more subscribers. It's going to take us a long time to get all that, but I mean, we gained 20 some since yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're right at 20 people since yesterday, so that's pretty good.
No, since
Yesterday, Monday morning.
Monday. Yeah.
Since it was monetized, I don't know if it's because when we got monetized, they started pushing out our content more or what. But I mean, as soon as we got monetized, we started here and there. We get 1 or 2 subscribers here and there.
And it wasn't like getting them and taking them.
Yeah. That's the weird thing though, is because before we monetized, we'd get 2 or 3 subscribers and we'd lose 2 or 3, just back and forth all the time like that. But since we was monetized, we haven't lost any. So I mean, that's kind of weird. It's just like it's almost like they're trying to keep you from getting that point to a certain extent. I guess. I mean, it's kind of weird the way it works. But I say that now, check it again. We probably lost 50. I don't know, but it is.
Say that. Now I'm gonna look.
Now you're gonna look.
Mm-hmm. We're the same. 582.
Yep. I just wish they'd update the daggone the watch hours, like they're supposed to. They just don't.
3211 still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been that. They just don't update it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're close. We'll be all right. We just need gravel money.
If the power stays on, you'll get your numbers.
Yeah, it's a power stays on, yeah. Well, you know what's really going to suck is we'll get 990 subscribers and blink, everything will shut off.
Or we'll get 999.
Yeah.
It all shut off.
That'd be something else. But hey, it is what it is. I gotta grab it.
Whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean we'll figure it out a little at a time again.
Yeah, you'll be too busy to worry about it. That's for sure.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I hope it don't come to that. I mean,
yeah, I hope not, but you never can tell. At least you have good goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope we have everything that we want done before then.
Yeah.
Like the grow area, the compost, the smokehouse. But I don't see it.
I don't see it.
The building.
I mean, there's no way we can afford to do all that at one time, and there's no way that.
Nope. It'll happen. It'll get us.
At least we do got, well, to a certain extent, we have the power, taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not real concerned about that part of it, but I mean, still, you got to be concerned at some point.
And we got the grow barrels, just the animals will eat them.
Yeah.
Time and money. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, it'll be all right.
It'll be all right. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
God's will is God's way.
it pretty much has to be all right. I mean, what are you going to do about it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really. I mean, I hate it for a lot of people. I really do. I mean, I hate it for us, I mean, but honestly, what can you do?
Deal with it.
Just try to prepare yourself and your family best you can,
Mm-hmm. I just have candles and wood still.
Hey, Betty, that's all you need. And I know you probably got some stuff put up too, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you don't need the candles. Maybe to a certain point, yeah. I mean, but wood stove, as long as you stay warm. Yeah, it is
you
what
can
it is.
always go to bed when the lights go out, when it gets dark, and get back up when it's daylight.
Yeah. Did you see our video on them, Green Man, where we done that same, exactly what you're talking about? You take that same candle and poke it down in a pint jar full of Crisco lard. Yes, sir. And that thing will burn for a very long time. We made a couple of them, but I'm too stingy to be putting on my lard and them candles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least we expect it.
Still be tough. Yeah. I mean, it'll be.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't expect it. They're in denial of it.
Moped. Yeah, that moped deal. Whenever I first found that, I was like, that is crazy because it's solid cotton and perfect size, perfect length, everything out. So I thought that was pretty amazing. And whenever I first bought them, they was on sale at Lowe's for like $3 or something like that. And I bought 2 or 3 of them. And 2 or 3 of those mopeds will make thousands of daggone wicks,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was real impressed with how they work. You soak them in there long enough, they work good.
Mm.
But no matter how prepared you are for anything, even the stuff we've been talking about, it's still going to freak you out when it happens. I mean, it will us,
Mm-hmm.
And the bad thing about us, I mean, is being like this, completely off grid, not tied to anything. We're not going to know. I mean, other than what's on TV, but the channels ain't going to work. So,
Unless it takes our solar.
yeah, I mean, but the way that everybody's talking, it's going to be some type of hack, because they even admitted that they have viruses implanted into our system that all they got to do is go over and hit go on it, and it's done deal.
Mm-hmm. I bought 2 mopeds after your video. You guys have helped so much. Oh, that's good, Betty.
Good week for sure. Yeah, I bought 2 mopeds from your video. After your video, you guys have helped so much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But the solid, if you get the 100% cotton mopeds, that's exactly what those are. Perfect wicks. Absolutely perfect.
You stay there full time?
Full time.
Yeah, except for when we're at work.
Just when we're not working.
I mean, we go out in the mornings, go to work, come back.
Yeah. My office is actually in North Carolina, so.
In Waynesville, yeah.
Yeah, Waynesville. So here, 24/7. No, we're not.
I don't think anybody's ever home that much, though.
No,
everybody.
But see, the bad part about it is we work away from here. We work an hour, hour and a half away from here. So, you know, if something happens, you know, we got to get back. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good walk from Waynesville.
Yeah, it is.
But we have a house in Waynesville too.
Yeah.
We lived there and when we got this property and stuff. Yeah, I meant that area. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we drove back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know, for years now. This whole property, everything we've done here was in preparations for everything that I think is going to happen this year. That's so. I mean, like to sound like a weirdo again, I guess, but this property was originally intended for like a bug out type location. So, but after you get livable and you start working on stuff like that, I mean, it's like I said, it's nothing, nowhere near nice or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's an old trailer we've been working on.
But it's better than the power bills and the
Well, I mean,
water bills and the.
Yes and no, it is, but you know.
No, I mean better than having to pay at both places. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, deer back straps, absolutely.
I need some deer meat.
With gravy and biscuits.
I need some to can. I need some to make jerky. I need some to eat.
Yes, I wasn't even talking about food all night. Well, a couple times I did because I talked about what I want to cook because I didn't want to make myself hungry. Now you done starved me to death, baby.
Yeah, it is a good supper.
Yeah.
We need to eat at your house.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was gonna say what'd we eat, but we went out to eat.
I think it was me and Jordan and that Zach boy that time went and got that boy. And he said, if y'all don't want to take me to jail right now, he said, my mom and dad's up there cooking deer meat. We can go back up there and eat supper before we go. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was telling you about that.
Yep.
I ate so much. Yeah, I would have too, baby.
Yeah, me too.
He tried to bribe us and not taking him to jail eating deer meat.
It was tempting, wasn't it?
Yeah. I told him, I said, we might be able to make a pit stop now, you know.
Deer cans up so good.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Yeah. She's never canned deer. Honestly, I ain't either, but
I'd like to try it.
yeah. I mean, honestly, it can't be that bad.
Mm-mm.
So.
I like to make jerky out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd like to can it too to have some put up for later.
Well, but anyway, guys, we'll try to, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday? Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try to get back on Thursday. I don't know about tomorrow. I just don't know yet about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I barter eggs for deer. Oh, I would do that.
Oh, yeah. We got all kind of eggs if you want eggs.
Yeah, if somebody would trade us eggs for deer, I'd do it.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
But we'll try to get back on tomorrow night. With it being Valentine's Day and everything like that, I don't know. Because we're going to go out and
we got to work too.
yeah, we got to work. And then after that, we're going to go out to eat somewhere and stuff like that. I got to be a gentleman one day a year.
2.
What's the other one?
Our anniversary.
That don't count.
It does. And you're gonna.
And you're gonna. See y'all next time. All right, Green Man. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Yeah, we'll
We appreciate y'all coming in.
yeah, thank you guys for coming in. We'll be back. I don't guarantee tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to go out tomorrow night. And
if not tomorrow, Thursday.
She wants to be seen out with me to kick her reputation up just a little bit. So
to kick yours up.
So anyway, bye, Betty. Night. Thank you for that $2, Betty. That
and the $6.99.
Yeah, and the whatever it was, and the membership. Yeah. I don't know that much about it. I'll read about it, but thank you for doing all that.
Yeah, thank you.
And we appreciate it. And see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow or Thursday, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you guys.
Have a good night.